Hello, I'm Shane. I'm one of the developers here at Radio Workflow, and the goal of today's video is to take you through how to set up your invoices inside Radio Workflow. Very simple to do, and you do require super user access. If you don't have super user access, then you can reach out to somebody within your organization that does have it. Now, if nobody in your organization has super user access, then you can obviously reach out to us here at Radio Workflow by using the support icon down the bottom here. All we do is go over here to the settings icon, and then we click on the drop down menu right here, and we choose invoicing, payments, and taxes. And once you click on that, you will see the settings form. Now we will quickly go over each one of these options. The first one is obviously your bank account details. Now, these details are printed on your invoice, so if you don't want them to appear on your invoice, then do not enter them in there. Next is your organization. So you got your type. So in this case, we'll put in EIN and then your EIN number. Now, obviously, that is only if you want that information to appear on your invoice. So you can choose what you want your invoice title to be there. And then you got your invoice prefix. So that can be whatever you want. By default, we have it as INV. Then your next invoice number. So if you are migrating over from Radio Workflow, you can choose what your next invoice number is going to be. And then your currency symbol. So, that is dependent obviously on what currency you're using. Then we do obviously have our QuickBooks integration. So if you are using QuickBooks Online, then obviously you can connect up to your QuickBooks. And then, of course, we do have our Stripe integration where you can set up your public and private key. Also, the PayPal integration as well. So if you'd prefer to take payments through PayPal, then you can do that. Now, if we scroll down here, we've got a bunch of different text boxes here. So where you can see we've got our affidavit template, our notarization template, our email template, and then, of course, your payment terms. Now, we are going to set up our affidavit template. All we do is click on this picture icon just here. And then we're going to choose our signature and then insert that. So there is our signature, and there is obviously our affidavit of performance text. You can change that to obviously be whatever you want it to be. And then we've also got our notarization template as well. So what we're going to actually do is get rid of most of that information, and we're actually just going to insert our picture into that as well. We can use what we call a merge tag in here as well, which is just our invoice date. And then click on save. So what that's going to do is it's just going to obviously replace that merge tag with the actual date. So there we go. Now we've got all our settings set up. What we do now is go across here to invoice types. So we're going to choose what type invoice types are available within the system. And we're just going to select, let's just say, detailed affidavit here. And these are all the settings that you can have. So you can have different formats. So times rates, detail, co-op, or summary templates. And it's best to just kind of play around with those and work out what you want. And you can obviously choose whether you want to apply the affidavit template or the notarization template on there as well. Going across, we've got our payment terms. So you can add in whatever payment terms. If you don't have any in there, it's just by default on receipt. But so let's just say you want to have 7-day accounts, then you can choose, 7 days there. And then we're going to give it a description saying 7 days. And then we just hit save. Now we go across to our tax types as well. So if you want to apply any taxes or fees, then you can do that there. And then obviously your billing cycles here as well. So whether you want it to be obviously be broadcast month, calendar month, etc. So there we go. That's how you set up your invoices inside Radio Workflow. If you do have any questions, then please reach out to us here at Radio Workflow by using the support icon down the bottom there. Have a great day, and thanks for supporting Radio Workflow.